You're listening to the podcast where we talk about life, sports, family, and everything in between. Welcome to Just Talking Out Loud with your hosts, Ron and Terry.
Who is that makes a spiked kombucha?
It was on Knives Out.
It was on, yeah,
Glass
or
Onion.
yeah. There's a famous.
What do they put in it?
Alcohol.
I know, but what? Vodka, rum?
Probably vodka.
In what?
In their kombucha.
In their
Kabuka.
kombucha.
Kombucha.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I wonder
she's
if
Jamaican. She never
kombucha.
says it right.
It's Kabuka. Kombucha.
Kombucha.
It's kabuka.
I want to say it's like Jared Leto or something has his own.
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's
girl
Jared
that
Leto.
gave me
and-
my first Scoby says kabucha. Kabuka. Kabuka, not kabucha.
well,
So I say kabuka.
anyways, he has a spiked version of it. It's like 9%.
Well, I mean,
according to that
does
movie,
the
I don't know if that's
alcohol
true.
kill off the probiotic, though? I wonder.
All right, well, welcome to the show. I'm Ron.
Terry.
Well, she just mentioned spiking.
Yeah, we're talking about spiking kombucha or kabuka, however you want to say it.
Whatever it is.
Which is a fermented drink.
probiotic. Live probiotic.
Live probiotic drink. Probiotic. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Drink. And so Zach just started right into it. As I said, 3, 2, 1. Hey, do you get anything spiked in that?
No.
Worked out good.
I wonder if that would be good.
I wonder. It might taste good. I just wonder if it does anything to the
It's probably not
probiotics.
healthy after that, you know?
Yeah.
What
does it
flavor
kill
is
the
this
probiotics
one?
off?
That's mint.
That is mint, I believe.
Oh, okay.
That is the mint.
Can you taste the mint after you swallow?
It's
got
refreshing.
like a minty. Yes, it does.
It's very.
It-
wasn't
once you
very
get used to
reassuring.
that
Yeah,
one,
really.
once you get used to that one, you can do the more mild flavors. There are, if you like ginger or whatever flavor you like, it gives you the after flavor. Like when I make raspberry zinger,
That's my favorite
it goes,
kind of tea.
yeah.
In case you were wondering, Zach is here and Sarah's here too. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
It's good to see you guys after the holidays. We got. Well, this is going to come out after the New Year week. So, how was your holidays?
Oh, it was good.
Did you have a nice Christmas?
Yeah.
Did you get everything you wanted to get?
Yeah, all my
And
dreams
more.
came
And
true.
more.
Yeah,
How your
way more
dreams
than I was expecting. You got a Steve sweater.
Steve.
Yeah, I think I
That's what it was,
upset.
Steve.
I hope I didn't upset her family
You
because
didn't.
I was kidding,
My
but
dad loved it.
yeah, I unwrapped this. It's just like the shirt Steve from Blue's Clues
Yes.
wears.
The green or the stripes.
It has stripes
Like
across it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I can be Steve from Blue's Clues. And then every time I opened a gift after that, her dad was saying, "We just got a present. We just got a present."
Wonder what it is.
Yeah.
But then I think her
It's
aunt,
pretty good.
her aunt was just asking if I needed like the
She
receipts or
was like,
stuff
hey,
to
if you need
return
the
it.
receipt
Oh.
to return that,
But
we totally can.
I
I was
was
like,
just
no, we're
messing
totally messing
around.
around. I really
Yeah.
like the sweater. I think it's cute.
But we got a Blue's Clues watch.
We did. That's why I
We're
know how to do
fans.
that.
We had to, but then guess what? That watch we didn't know
Yeah.
when we opened it. It only has like a sample thing. You have to get a new battery for it, which was half the price of the watch. So we had to go and get a battery and set it up so he could play games on it. But I think he'll like it now that he could push the buttons because he pushed the button and everything does the same thing. It was like a sample,
Oh, I gotcha.
you know, and
they should
so
really write that
he was
somewhere.
like, "That's dumb. You push this one, that one. They all do the same thing. So now it'll."
After you read the directions, it makes a huge difference on how things work. That's for sure. Well, Zack and Sarah are here, and we're going to talk about AI, some stuff about that, and maybe we'll do a show that way. We're also going to talk about some of the grossest words in the English language if we get to that. Who knows?
And then we can ask the AI what
yes.
it thinks the grossest words
Yeah,
are.
that's true. We could do
That's
that
a good
too.
one.
And also, if we get to it, we might talk about the top 100 TV theme songs of all time. And there are a couple on here that I really like. The number one is pretty
Bluey,
good.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Bluey. Oh, it's got to be Bluey. It's just stuck in my head. You guys, no, was it you watching Bluey, Is that what you said?
They were watching Bluey. I could hear it in the background when I
They don't have any
called
kids
over one day.
yet.
I just like the
They're
show.
watching Bluey.
Well, the one time I was in the craft room and he's like cackling on the couch. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I walk out in the living room. He's laughing at one of the Bluey episodes.
Yeah, some of them are
himself.
hilarious.
Well, I don't know if you're having a bad day,
Yes.
or if you're really sick, which I was sick right
Yeah,
before
you weren't
Christmas.
feeling good. Yeah.
It's just a good thing to put on, and it
Makes you
lightens the
laugh.
mood. I think it's a fun
lightens-
show.
It is. It's they're short. They're just the right amount of time. They're like 10,
Agreed.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a good, and they get to the point and they're over and boom. And some of them I really like too. I think Bluey's
Some of them
a
are
great show.
funny. Like
Very
when
funny.
she goes into the bathroom and the dad's on the toilet.
Yeah, the dad's
and
on the
she goes,
toilet and she has to
you
go
made
in
it
there.
to the stink. Oh, you're
It was-
my hero. Or
They had
something.
to
The little
find
sister
Easter. It
says.
was an Easter episode, and the clue was in the bathroom. He was sitting on the toilet reading the paper, and she's like, "I can't go in there," but she went in there and she came out just gasping for air.
That's awesome.
But anyway, so that's what we're going to talk about today. But I wanted to ask you guys, while it's New Year's and brand new year, 2023, if you have any New Year's resolutions, something maybe you're thinking about maybe doing, changing a lifestyle.
Well, we've been talking about like actually exercising for months.
So hopefully it'll happen.
Well, you do have a treadmill now.
Yeah.
She used it that one time,
Well, twice.
Is it
twice.
Is it
Used
okay? Is
twice.
it?
It's not bad. I
It
definitely need to
tries to
fix
kill
the-
her. It,
Yeah, because I hold on to
It
the bars when I
slips.
run.
It wants to slip.
It's like the what is it
The belt.
the belt
someone
will
just have to
skip
fix it.
and it will like it like gets caught or like stop and then it'll go and
Yeah,
then
she
it'll
needs-
jolt her.
we
the
need to
first time I
tighten.
did it, I forgot that happened. So I'm just like running along. I almost hit my head off. Almost straight forward. It's like, oh crap. So for the last 10 minutes, I just held onto the bars.
Just in case it does it.
Yeah, so she's done with exercise.
Oh, she's done. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Because that's usually the big thing is, people want to watch what they eat. They want to exercise
Or
because
just eat better.
but the
Well,
tough
yeah.
thing is winter. A lot of people don't want to do things in the winter. It's one of those things where you sit in front of the TV
And that's
and you
it.
kind of
It's-
veg out.
No, it's tough in the winter. It's
Yes.
tough. Even though in the summer we don't change our habits at all.
It's also
just
tough. It's hot. Like,
No, but that's two things now. Two pieces of exercise equipment has beaten her up because then
I'm just not made for exercise.
and because I've been trying to get better too. Like I used to have a little routine where I did like my push-ups and sit-ups.
You had that
and,
bar.
and I have a bar. So
Yeah.
that's the thing is that I took the bar downstairs and I just hung it on her craft room. And when I was done with it, I just left it up there. And then she tried to shut the door and it fell on her.
I had like this giant bruise on the back of my arm. I said, forget it. Well, it's not fair because some people like exercising. Like,
So she cried, and then I had to put on Bluey, and it was all good.
It was all good. Okay.
I was better. I was okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to? What are you looking forward to in 2023? Is there anything
Well,
different? Anything that you
no,
like?
I'm normalcy. Like I just want things.
that's a good one.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
you're
forward to
finally
things
all
being
done
normal.
with school. So you've been done with
Oh,
school
sorry.
for a while. So you feeling more normal now that you're not doing two things.
Yeah, as
all
long
at
as
once all
something-
the time.
Life changing and unpredictable, like a pandemic, doesn't come in. you
Happen
know?
again.
Is there going to be something life changing for you too? Maybe in 2023, 2024.
Well, probably not.
No,
I'm just
we let Rick
just
be
kinda-
loose.
Other than that, yeah.
Kidding.
Well, yeah, I keep saying if he digs another hole, I'm gonna put him in it.
Well, he might dig himself to China the way he's going now anyway. That dog. But anyway, okay, so we'll leave that question for
Well, what
another
about
time.
you?
Me?
Yeah,
I like the normalcy thing.
I see you're
I'd like to
not
get-
shaving. Is that part of the New Year's?
No, I only shave once a week.
Okay.
I shave every Sunday, sometimes Saturday,
Unless it's a holiday.
unless it's a holiday. Then
I like
might
the
do it.
scruff. Looks good.
I'd like to keep it. Nathan got me one of those beard trimmers.
Ooh.
that's
So maybe I
fun.
could,
You could-
do something to keep it
Yeah, sexy it up.
like
I-
Zachary.
I
Sexy.
think if-
I don't think there's much
I
sexy
think
going on
if he
in this
goes
thing, believe me.
completely white, he can be like
I can be
Uncle
Santa
Dick
Claus.
could be Santa Claus.
Yeah, I can be
That
Santa
would-
Claus.
Yeah, who's sexier than Santa?
No one.
Not in that red suit. He's the only one that can carry
Well,
that
you
off.
could wear like red silk.
Ooh.
Sexy
Yummy.
Santa.
Yummy, baby. But anyway, yeah, well, I'm hoping to keep up the same routine. I exercise every morning, trying to get it. Well, I didn't today. See, I knew that was going to happen today.
Because we didn't go down and do it right away.
5 different stores and ended up in the one we should have gone to in the first
And
place.
you didn't
anyway.
get cheese.
I didn't
Get
get
what?
the
Well, she
Swiss
did,
cheese. I
but
got all
not-
kinds of cheese, just not Swiss.
Because I kept
but
asking, you
was
want
the answer.
cheese? You need cheese? And then she kept cutting the cheese.
He's
Gross.
Which means, I'll tell you, you can't take her anywhere because as soon as you go somewhere, it's not, we were in, where were we at? It was Walmart. And she's like, I got to go. I mean, she was trucking. She was trucking. Every
Well,
time we
that's-
go out.
Sarah
I've been eating ham
always in
and
the
I've been eating ham and beans every day for lunch, and man,
I
it
bet you're a
all
I
pleasant
think-
person
I
to
think-
be around.
it all hit me in Walmart, and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna make it.
I think Sarah
All
spent
that fiber.
60% of her life on the toilet.
Oh, I think so. I think so. My mom used to hide my Easter basket in the bathroom. She'd be like, "Oh, it's in your favorite place." Be
there's-
like, right on the toilet.
There's something about
It's
the
better.
bathroom
It's
that's
better
relaxing.
to go than
It
to
really
not
is.
go. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
No, I
Zachary?
hate bathrooms. I
Yeah, but-
hate them.
Well, that's
I
'cause
know,
you
but-
can't go.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's like one of
different.
your weaknesses.
And when you do go, you've got issues.
No,
your
I can't.
kryptonite.
I think part of the reason I've had bathroom issues is because I avoid public bathrooms.
I
Oh,
know, and that's
public
probably
bathrooms.
once he went to
Well,
school, he would hold it all day. Then he couldn't
My
go
own
for
too,
3
and
days.
after she's in there. But
Hey.
Oh my goodness! What the heck? Do not
Can't-
go in there.
It can't be worse than Josh. Josh used to
Leave.
kill it.
Well, it'd always be gone, but then the toilet would be clogged up.
yeah,
Ew. I don't clog toilets.
no,
You need that potpourri. Should I buy you that for Christmas?
that would have been great.
When's your birthday? I'll buy you
And a
some
squatty
potpourri.
potty.
February.
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 Oh, February.
yeah.
February.
20th.
Oh, right before Lisa's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, when's hers?
The 24th.
I like her a lot.
Okay.
She's great.
So we'll have to
Shout
remind.
out to Lisa.
Well, we'll get her some potpourri. What are you doing?
Just doesn't need to be like
What?
down.
Down?
Matter,
Am I
yeah.
not close
Well, you
enough?
get
Just stretching.
We could. Okay. Well, talk
I'm trying
amongst
to work on
yourself,
my
and
posture.
I'll lower it if you come up with something to talk about.
La, la, la.
Well, here I'll
Well, we were
I'll
gonna-
give you a topic, and then we'll go to the AI.
Okay.
Are you? This is for all of us. They did a survey about people when their significant other drives.
Mm-hmm.
Are you nervous when she drives? Or are you nervous when he drives?
Well, he never drives, so
Well, I hate driving.
Oh no,
Yeah, I
he
hate
takes
it.
after his dad.
yeah, it's kind of annoying. No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
Do you
Well,
mind?
and then when
hopefully you don't mind driving.
yeah, when I drive, she gets sick. So
Oh, that's much better.
Okay. Are you back on? Oh, I pushed the wrong.
we lost her.
There you are. You're back. There you
Okay.
are. Okay. All right.
Yeah, she gets sick when I drive,
And, he
and I
hates
just don't like to
driving.
drive.
So usually I'm driving.
See, I hate driving too.
Especially long distances. I have a very bony ass, so after 2 hours it hurts. Like I swear my
Circulation.
well
is
my
kinda-
tailbone is just coming through my cheeks. Like I think
You need to put some meat on your bones, on your butt.
I've been trying.
Eat some donuts or just paste them right on your ass. 'Cause that's usually where they go anyway. But anyway, 63% said that they get nervous when their partner drives.
Really?
You don't get nervous when she drives.
No.
I'm not bad.
Now,
just
I
run
did
into
get nervous
walls.
this last time. I don't know what you were doing, but we were going to Pittsburgh and
You
I
were
think
in the
you
back seat and mom
you
was
were-
up there.
Yeah, I was backseat driving. And
I was playing with the.
yeah,
I was
and she
trying.
went whoop, like this, like real quick. And
well,
it just
that's
scared
because
them.
I was playing with
Well, she,
the
like, swerved.
defrost.
Yeah.
And we had freezing rain hitting us, and I had to get the defrost on the windshield.
It could have been ice.
So
No, don't. Well, it was freezing rain.
it was freezing rain, and I was trying to get it all of the air to go on the windshield so that it would clear the ice off the windshield and at driving at the same time.
So anyway, so you don't get nervous with her driving.
No, not
you just
usually.
Don't,
I
yeah.
just as long as there's not poles around.
Hey,
she ran
that's
into
mean.
that pole in the parking lot.
Well, that was not on
No.
purpose.
No, that was an
It
accident.
was an accident.
And then there's
The
a
sun was in my eyes. Couldn't see.
yeah, it was her blind spot, which is apparently the left side.
Listen now. Well, then I was on the phone with my dad. He's like, "Pay attention." I'm like, "I'm on the phone."
You're on the
with
phone.
you."
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess she also said there was a homeless man who was
Oh my
watching the
gosh,
whole
that was so
ordeal because she called her cousin back because she's like, I just ran into a pole and now she was in a predicament trying to like back out of the situation.
I was like, I can't see it, but I'm also
To
it's
see
on
which
my
way.
driver's side, so I can't get out.
Right.
Yeah, so this guy's watching these two women try to figure out how to get out of a parking spot.
It was probably like a TV show for him. He was
Yeah,
watching.
literally though. He kept laughing. I was like, "Would you leave me alone?"
Yeah, really.
please?"
You don't even have a car.
Right, like you're homeless. Leave me alone.
Have him get in, and next thing you know, there goes your car.
Yeah, bye. It's like I'll get down to the pole.
He's driving along.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
sir, if
fine.
you think
Be
this is so
bopping.
funny,
Yeah.
why don't you help me?
He's
Why don't
like,
you get
"Oh,
in here
I
and show
bet."
me how it's done?
Yeah, well, then you might not have had a car.
No, really.
You might have
though.
to chase him down.
He might have been a good man. Who knows?
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm sure he
true.
was.
That is true. You
Those
never
guys
know.
pushed me downtown.
He could have earned his sandwich that day, you know? Like, yeah, because I think you would have bought him one if he
Oh yeah,
backed
yeah, for
out.
sure.
Yeah.
After I was done freaking out about hitting a non-moving object,
It doesn't even look that bad. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not that bad.
I
not
still
bad.
hate myself.
We can
but
buff
it's
that
fine.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
little bit of
Janet's
buffing.
is going to cost, what I say, 3,000 something.
RJ's cost $11,000. He was in a car accident, and or
They
someone hit
bumped him.
him,
They
and I
just
thought it was a
bumped him.
bump. It cost $11,000.
That's crazy.
It is. I don't. I'm still waiting to hear about my truck. I'm never gonna get that truck. Do you want to do the?
negative?
Should we do the grossest words, and we'll ask AI about the grossest words? Should we do that, or you want?
No, let's say
Let's just talk
say
about.
that.
Okay.
So everyone's talking about this GPT
Three.
3.
Yeah, I wrote that down somewhere. This is
Which
an
I-
AI.
Yeah, which I was just talking to it right before you started the show. It is kind of amazing at all the stuff it can do because it'll write a paper for you, it'll write letters, a song. Apparently, I tried to get it to write a song, but it just told me how to write a song. It didn't
write the song.
It didn't write
for
the
you?
song, but I think I can get it to. I don't know. There's like different parts of how the AI works. Like what I'm on is the chat bot, but I think it has just a writing feature too.
Okay. This is a free. They're probably paid, but this is a free version.
This is free. This is just online. I just went into I just typed in GPT-3 and then it brought up a page about it, and then I clicked on talk to the chat bot. So that's all I've done with it. But apparently it does all of this amazing stuff. But before this, I mean, obviously there's like a lot of stuff that uses AI now. It's supposed to be the future, which is kind of scary to me. So my favorite, I guess it's an app, is called Botnik, which is, it uses AI, but also it uses like predictive text. You know, like when you're texting somebody and like words come up to suggest to you what to
Yeah.
use.
Right.
Because that
Are
uses...
you home? Comes up.
Right. 'cause
Going.
that's like a form of AI that like learns words that come after other words typically, so it suggests them to you. So this does the same thing. You sample it, you send samples to the AI, and then it'll create a voice based on those samples,
Okay.
right? So for instance, if you wanted it to write a Beatles song, it can do that because it has on its voice box, you just click and it has a bunch of bands that you could use as like its samples that it pulls from, and it will use that data to like make its own Beatles song.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So some of the ones I pulled were just things that like other people using the voice box or just like the AI itself have created. There's a Christmas letter.
Okay.
So since it's seasonal, maybe I'll start with the Christmas greetings.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is using like a lettering voice. You know what I mean? Like it's sampled other letters
Yes.
to write this.
Now, this letters that people put in. How does it get the
I
letters?
don't know. I know for the music, like the creators of it have just put in like all the Beatles songs or like all the Radiohead songs.
Like when it
or
made
like
a Friends script, it put all the
yeah,
Friends
it put all the
episodes.
Friends episodes in, and then used its like predictive text to write a Friends
An
episode. All the Harry Potter books are in there, and it has 2 Harry Potter books. One's called Harry Potter and the Little Prince, which is my favorite Harry Potter book. And,
It was written by AI.
It was written by, yeah.
It is
And
pretty awesome.
it was edited, and it says when you click on it, like it was edited by some of the creators of Botnik too, who
Okay.
like clean it up and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like put more of a story to it. Cause sometimes it gets really random.
Okay.
Then the other one is Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked to be a large pile of ash, which is quite a title.
That is a long title.
So anyway, I don't know exactly where this source material came from, but this is called Holiday Update, and it's written by Botnik.
Okay.
So it's a letter to our wonderful friends and Bob. Christmas
And Bob.
and Bob,
And
which
Bob.
by the way, you'll find out Botnik hates Bob.
Oh, really?
Whatever
Doesn't
Yeah,
like
that's why.
Bob.
That's why he's separate from our wonderful friends.
Yes.
Because it's to our wonderful friends
And Bob.
and Bob.
Yeah.
So Christmas seems to be here, and we thought we should tell you that. Our family has had a very joyful year. We might even get to sleep for the first time since Duncan replaced the moon with fireworks. So looking forward to that.
Uh-huh.
In September, with horses and a variety of celebrities at our home, we lost Stanley in a fight with the French Legion. We are grateful for his service. As our family heals, we hope to get rid of our house so we can spend our lives in a grove of orange trees. Bob, please do not visit us with your family or those piano-playing defensive ends you associate with.
Defensive ends. Bob has some friends that are big guys then.
And maybe they're afraid. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
We have an uninhabited maze that is in need of repairs. I've made a few of my sisters go into the maze, but they are still in there, and they have to be dead or at least very ill. They need rescue.
This is a Christmas letter.
This is a Christmas letter.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I would do it, but Aiden has saxophone practice.
Oh, you can't stop.
So you can't.
You can't go look for your sister.
They'll find their way out.
Yeah,
They'll-
exactly. You have to have
even though they need rescue. I would do it, but Aiden has saxophone practice.
Yes.
He is pretty bad, and I must do whatever I can to make his mouth do the wonderful music. Okay, Jonathan, our second oldest, suddenly became a flute. We had a very difficult time with the transition, but he really liked it.
He's a flute now.
He's a flute.
Okay,
Not
he's
a
a flute.
flutist.
No, a flute.
He's just a flute.
He's a flute.
And he really liked it, so good for him.
That's good.
Ellen, our dear family otter,
Otter.
has taken ill, and we know she will not survive the winter. Bob, we will send you her remains.
Oh my gosh, they really do not like Bob. What did Bob ever do?
Well,
I
maybe
wonder?
Bob has a connection to the otter. Why were they sending the
Yeah,
remains to
that's
Bob?
a good point. Maybe he gave it to him.
Grace talks constantly without stopping. John got older. Our grandchild is insane. We are concerned because he's always showing up in pictures from hundreds of years ago. We know he is watching. Of course, Cowboy Chris is as energetic as ever. Only last weekend, he dropped everything and yelled, "I ain't too wooden to dance the Brighton Bush brunch," and he wasn't neither.
To what?
I ain't too wooden to dance the
Wooden.
Brighton Bush brunch, and he wasn't neither.
And he wasn't neither.
Other developments, Dan placed third in the hospital visits competition.
Oh, that's good.
Pretty good.
That's good. I didn't know there was a competition.
Duncan, who remember, we heard from Duncan earlier. Duncan replaced the moon with fireworks,
Yes.
keeping everyone up all year.
Yes.
He announced a new federal casino, and our parents are still running Seattle with their hundreds of wild dogs. We are blessed.
What a Christmas letter.
Family is important, complex, and unabated. We hope that all of you are staying mysterious and happy. Love and blessings to all, but in parentheses it says, Bob, you get a single blessing only.
Man, just one. Poor Bob.
And sincerely, the Margaret Group. P.S. Sorry, I missed another celebration with us all together. I was stuck in a cardboard wrestling painting. I will still endorse you on LinkedIn for Christmas if you don't choke.
And that is the
And that is the AI
Christmas
generated Christmas letter.
Wow. That is interesting. They're going to sell their house to live in the orange
grove.
In the orange
groves.
groves. Two of whoever's writing, two of the sisters are stuck in the maze.
Stuck in a maze, but they can't go find him
because of
because
saxophone practice.
The son is a flute.
Which they were they had trouble with the transition, but but Dan
happy
liked it.
now.
He's happy.
Dan.
He's happier as a flute.
That's all that matters. Is if you're happy, you're happy.
Okay, so how about some dating tips?
All right, let's do it.
So, when's the last time you two have been on a date?
We went on a double date. Wow, with Mom and Janet. and
You went to the
all that.
movies.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
Oh, that was
too
last
long ago.
night. You
No.
said- oh, I thought you
that
said
was
that.
that was last month.
no. It was a really nice day actually.
Wasn't
When
it
was
before the funeral?
Man, this is not going well as a date. We're talking about going with your mom, and then on
Before
a
the
funeral. It was way before that.
Yeah, so it's been a couple months.
Yeah,
That's been our last date.
we went to go see the George Clooney.
Unless you
Julia Roberts
consider us
movie.
driving
Oh,
to
is that good?
Pittsburgh
It was
to
good.
watch
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Band
real
I wanna
good.
watch that.
I really liked it.
Oh,
it was
okay.
good. Yeah,
I'll have to put
I
that
like
on the
Julia
list.
Roberts. I'm a Julia Roberts fan.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so ever since Pretty Woman, I was hooked.
We still have to watch Pretty Woman.
Yeah, she's never seen it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
We have at least 5
I could-
copies in this house.
I'll just, you know what? I'll just put a play on later. I know all the words to the movie. So let's do
So maybe to spice up your dating life, you want to hear a few.
a few, and then we'll take a break and we'll come back.
Okay. So this is Botnick's suggested ways to spice up your dating life.
Now this is for just anybody, really, not just married.
Well, this
couples.
is in
It could be-
they put this in a magazine, like as this is where it would show up. It would be in like the sex and relationship section of like
a magazine.
Vogue or
right,
something. I don't know.
but this is AI written.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So romantic ideas to go for dates: boat or canoe. Bring your partner to the water and walk around the boat place asking, boat or canoe. If they can't get it right, then that's bad. I don't know who you're asking boat or canoe to. With
the other person, boat or canoe, right?
well, are you
What would
asking
you,
the other
boat or
person?
canoe?
Boat or canoe.
Or are you looking for a boat or a canoe?
A what? A
Dun,
boot.
dun,
A
dun.
boat.
A boot.
Boat or a
A
canoe.
boot.
The next suggestion.
So they have to make the decision of whether to go in a canoe or a boat,
Yeah. But if
and
they,
that's supposed to spice up your.
yeah,
All right.
canoe or boat.
Is
Okay.
that all right? Go ahead.
Okay, the next one, go to a hot zoo. The warm okay.
A hot zoo.
Go to a hot zoo. The warm animals will make you laugh for hours as you and your date experience nature as it should never be seen. Very, very hot.
If it's really hot, is it smelly too?
Oh, for
As
sure.
you walk by the elephants. Oh, I'm sure that'll be a
So a hot
spicy
zoo,
date.
Spicy date. The next one is visit the sunrise. If you're looking for a romantic morning, why not sleep? It says why not sleep? Sun nerds love the end of the night because it's the start of a new day. But anyone can enjoy the warm colors and fancy light. Bring sunscreen.
Okay. All right.
So visit the sunrise.
Visit the sunrise.
Number 3,
or is it
go.
the sunset?
It says the sunrise because sun nerds love the end of the night because it's the start of a new day.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And I'm a big sun nerd.
You are?
No,
I didn't think so.
no, I am indoors all the time.
Yeah.
This next one is my favorite one. So, tip number 4: go watch other couples fight. You and your partner,
They used to come to us.
you and your partner will love to see other lovers tango with their face instruments. Grab a blanket and cheer for the person who was actually right this whole time. That actually sounds
Yeah,
like.
it does
I
sound
mean,
like
if I
It
don't
would
know.
spice
Your-
it up a little bit.
Your
right?
problems wouldn't seem as bad.
Yeah,
That's for
right.
You
sure.
would have to know, like where would you go to watch couples fight though? Like, where's a common place where they would get into arguments?
Car
Maybe just
dealerships.
Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart.
If you just sit long enough in Walmart, I'm sure you'd.
Oh, you'd find somebody. Yeah, definitely.
So far, I like one tip.
Yeah, me
Go
too.
to the mall. Our malls or
Malls,
Walmart's-
outlets
Walmart's are
or whatever.
Yeah. You go to the Tanger.
Yeah, the
I'm sure there's
outlets.
somebody mad up there. You
Um,
get any more?
yeah, next one. Look for your backyard. If you're both dying to know exactly where your own backyard is, just make a day of it. Your backyard can be the perfect spot to unveil a pumpkin carved to look like your date's golf swing.
What? These are dating tips, huh?
Dating tips.
So you want to go see our backyard?
Make
I
a whole
can
day
look out
in
the
your
window
backyard.
and see it.
It's probably like a minefield back there because even
Oh,
though
it is.
I don't have a dog.
It is. I just
There's
went
poop
over to
everywhere.
the neighbors and there is, yes. It's all in one spot. now
How?
that those
From where? How?
the snow melted and it all popped up where
What do you mean the snow pooped? I mean, how do I get poop in
it
a
had-
yard? I don't even have a dog. How's that possible?
but we've had 2 here.
Yeah.
We had
All right.
2 and a baby Fen.
All right, so I'm going to my back.
Baby Fen.
We're making a date, you and I, backyard, and you're going to have the shovel and the little pooper scooper. That's going to be our date.
Like a blast.
I'll even set up a little food on the patio.
So some of these ones are quick. Okay, so the next one is attend an art place. All the painting of an art class, but with none of the artists. Try staring at a picture together. You can pick out your favorite colors or simply talk at your partner about its meaning. Because your partner's not listening. I guess it's implying.
They're not listening?
Yeah, because
Talk
it
at
says
Talk
simply
at.
talk at your partner about its meaning.
Do you guys go to art? Do you like the same kind of art? Did you go to a museum?
Well, yeah, we wandered around the Carnegie Art Museum
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh, and I was about ready to ask one of the employees where the real art was.
Yeah, because some of it sucks.
Oh, it was a lot of shit. Like, I mean, the balloons were cool. There's the
Balloons, I could do that here.
No, agreed.
Right,
There was
just
just
like-
there was like thousands and thousands of balloons
Oh.
in bunches
Oh,
in this beautiful room. The room is gorgeous. It's like a Greek palace is what it looks like in there with the columns and the statues. But then like a lot of the art is just like really stuff I feel like anyone can do, but it's supposed to have all this deeper meaning to it and stuff because
Yeah,
there's
what's that
these
called? Abstract.
yeah, some
Oh,
of it's abstract, but
abstract.
some of it's just bad art. Some of it's like not abstract. It's slightly abstract.
right.
Like there was I can't remember. There's this big wall of this dude, and he's called like the Shit Man. Do you know what I'm
Oh,
talking about?
yeah.
Is that what he was called?
It was something like that.
Or like the Turd Burglar or something. And it was just this crappy drawing. It took up the whole wall.
Huh.
I'll have to find a picture of it.
But he was
It was
just-
very strange.
It was weird. Finally, we did get to a place where there were actual like beautiful
paintings.
paintings,
Paintings.
and there's a room of furniture, like just
like,
beautiful
just
furniture.
really nice furniture. That some of it is really old.
like antique.
Yeah, like
Antiques.
I really like that part. But like for
Or like the Wonder Woman TV thing.
oh yeah, there's this TV playing. It's
Linda Carter, Wonder Woman,
yeah, I think
from back in the
I
70s.
believe so.
There's a song playing,
Or
and
80s.
it's
Was that 80s? Yeah.
and it would show Wonder Woman on it, but then it would go to static, and then it would play the song, and like the lyrics would play, but like it was just an old TV with like a VHS tape in it, but like the whole piece was
That
the
was
art.
the art.
And I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess
don't-
I just don't get that kind of art.
maybe it's us because we don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
it could be, yeah.
There was a room that was almost really cool. There was a full room with all these instruments, and it was like a Rube Goldberg machine that was playing the instruments.
Okay.
You know what I mean by like a Rube Goldberg machine is like one you start it by like you like push a marble down a path and
Yeah,
then
and
it
it
knocks stuff
starts-
over and then
It starts playing
Yeah.
as it goes through.
So it was almost like, it wasn't that exactly, but it was almost like that. It was these machines that were playing instruments, but it wasn't making music. It was just making noise. And like the one room, it sounded like the ocean, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
That one wasn't bad. But like sometimes there was like a siren and stuff, and it was just,
It's just weird.
yeah, I was like,
weird
where's the
stuff.
art?
Yeah.
Like I wanted to ask, like, excuse me, can you point us to, like, we're here for the real
Yeah,
art.
where's the
We've been
real
here
art?
for 2
Right.
hours and we've seen all this shit.
Crap. It's just a bunch of crap.
A lot of crap.
But the place itself
It's gorgeous.
is gorgeous.
Right.
Like it's nice just being there because the rooms all have, some of them have statues in them and stuff, and the columns and like the lighting is just nice. It's just a nice
So
place
the
to be.
architecture is very
The
good.
architectures of the building is nice.
Well, I thought you said you saw statues because they were very,
Naked.
yes,
Oh, yeah, we did.
very realistic. I thought that was you. You
Yeah.
said you went
Oh,
and
we saw that horse head.
There was there was a room of just architecture, which is awesome. They made replicas of all these churches in France.
Oh, okay.
Some of them's just the front, but it's actual size.
Yeah.
And
It's really cool.
It's actual size, so
really
it's
like it.
humongous.
Oh, wow.
And it's like 3 stories, but they have the whole piece inside the build. Like that part is awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Then they have miniature models too, but a lot of it are casts, replicas of these,
actual
cathedrals,
things that
actual
exist.
things, and it says where they are, like whether Rome or Paris or whatever. And so that part was awesome. But yeah, when it comes to art, we like the art where it actually looks like it took effort to make it.
Yeah, to make it.
Right.
you know?
Right. Where you have to think about what are they going for, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Or is that abstract? That's more of an abstract.
that's
thing,
more of
right?
abstract, but sometimes I'm not opposed to abstract if it is.
Like, because
Done right.
that one, remember that one piece? There was a bunch of silver things with random people on it, just paint splattered all over it.
Yeah,
It's just like that looks like a kindergartner.
Yeah,
just kind of threw
it's-
that together.
Maybe we could all be artists.
Right, and now it's put up on a pedestal.
And
Yeah,
that's
what are we doing
and
wrong?
that costs like who knows how much
And it
money.
was like army men with paint over them, on top of trash.
Yes, yeah, there was these miniature models of just like destroyed stuff, but with like action figures and stuff mixed in. Like it looked like my room growing up. I don't know.
What they were going for.
I don't
Right.
get it. And I mean, I could have just read the plaque because it tells you like, oh, this represents menstruation or something. There was a room full of that.
Oh my
Menstruation?
gosh. Yeah,
Oh,
it was a
yeah.
bunch of. Well, that one was kind of interesting because she was like sexually abused, so she
Oh.
was like portraying
Yeah,
what it feels
right.
like. So
Okay.
that was interesting.
Okay.
But she also drew those, so like that was cool. But some of these
Right,
things are
but
just,
I'm saying some of it is just junk,
It's just,
and we throw meaning on it.
oh, okay. Well, let's take a break. We'll
Wait,
come back.
just
All
my
right, go
favorite,
ahead.
the 2 more tips.
Okay, 2 more. Okay,
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Okay. So dating tip number 7: watch a yoga class with a big bucket of salsa to share.
Hey, that's what is that dog?
Yeah, maybe
Doggy-
that bean
what is
should
that
be
called?
there.
When you do the what's that one
Downward
move?
facing dog.
Downward facing dog.
Downward dog.
Hope nobody has the toots.
While you're eating beans.
You don't want, you don't want Terry to be doing that while she's eating
Only
beans.
better with a big bucket of
Oh,
salsa.
we gotta have some salsa.
Finally, practice with an orchestra. Sneak into the dress of a musical. Learn how to live as another person, a music person. Go into the crowds of musical people and enjoy their professional work without having to actually play along. If you get caught, just stay hidden in the instruments and don't make a sound until everyone goes home.
Hidden in the instruments. Okay.
Hide in the big bass.
Tuba.
In the tuba.
And the tuba.
I might be able to fit in the tuba.
You might be able
He
to.
might be.
You're a little shorter.
And those are dating tips from Botnick,
AI, from
AI.
Botnick.
The salsa
And
one's
AI.
my favorite.
The salsa and the yoga is not a bad idea.
Not too bad.
You can make fun of the people who can't do the moves.
Well, that would be me. All right, we come back. We'll talk
you could
about. Go ahead.
you could get 2 dating tips in one if you go to a yoga class that turns into a couples fight.
There.
Look
Two
at
two for the price of one.
I can't do that.
That is a nice.
I
Yeah,
said try.
that's a good date.
Bend. I am bending.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be quiet. You're supposed to be right. Yoga is supposed to be like a quiet,
You
peaceful.
gotta hear the bones cracking.
Yeah, well, that would be us, especially Terry. No, there's my neck. There goes my. You hear that? My hip. Yeah, I hear it. All right, we come back. We'll talk about the grossest English language words, and that'll be next. So you want to start a podcast? Maybe you're listening to the show today and you're thinking to yourself, boy, that would be fun. And I have a lot of things I want to talk about. Maybe today is the day. Maybe you're looking for a new marketing channel, or you have a message that you'd like to share with the world, or you just think it would be fun to have a talk show. Now, it is a lot of fun just talking to your friends. Maybe you have ideas about sports, life, or whatever your passion is. Today's the day. Podcasting is easy, it's inexpensive, and it's a fun way to expand your reach online. And where should you go? Buzzsprout. It's hands down the easiest, and it's the best way to launch, promote, and track your podcast. And your show, believe it or not, can be online and listed in all the major podcast directories in minutes, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcast, and you wouldn't believe how many more there are. And they make it simple to join all of them. Podcasting is not hard when you have the right partners, and Buzzsprout is the team to join. They are passionate about your success. You can join over 1,000 podcasters already using Buzzsprout. We're one of them. We've been on Buzzsprout from the beginning, and I'm so glad I joined up. I had a little bit of an issue, emailed a customer service rep, and they got back to me within 5 minutes, and they had me calm down. It wasn't that hard, and what I was doing was my fault. So here's all you got to do. Click on the link in the show notes. It tells Buzzsprout we sent you. You can support our show, and if you get a paid plan, you get a $20 gift certificate from Amazon. Now, here's some other things that Buzzsprout provides. Like, you get a great looking podcast website. Now, a lot of people think, oh, I got to get a website, got to pay for that. No, you don't. They provide it for you. Also, they have audio players. Maybe you have a website. All you want to do is promote your show on your own website. You can do that with their audio players. And you can also drop it into other websites and on Facebook or Twitter, and they help you do it all. Believe me, Buzzsprout is the way to go. They've helped me immensely, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. So maybe today is a day for you to start your podcast. And if you do, check out the link below in the show notes and get a $20 Amazon gift card. Welcome back to the show. I'm Ron.
I'm Terry.
Zach and Sarah are here with us.
Hello.
And we've been talking about AI and the dating tips. And if you're interested, I want to find out more about it and maybe do a podcast. Just have the AI tell me what to talk about for a podcast. Maybe have your parts, have them do your parts, have them do my part.
What the guest should say.
And what the guest should say.
That's so funny.
That should be interesting for sure. There are thousands of words, and they voted on the grossest word, like words that might make you cringe. A lot of people do not like the word moist. That's a word that they just don't like. I feel moisty today.
Well,
yeah.
Well, that's a little strange.
No, but
Yeah,
like
that's strange. Exactly.
a lot of my favorite things are moist. Well, I'm thinking like
Moist cake.
I'm thinking like cake.
Moist
you know, cake.
Moist cake.
Yeah, you don't want it dry, do you?
Some of my favorite.
You don't want it dry.
You don't want nothing dry. That's for sure.
Oh no,
No.
sandpaper.
Yes, exactly. Well, moist came in fourth
Really?
of all the words. Yeah. Is there a word that makes you kind of like?
Well, I could tell you because in high school there were these girls that I had a class with, and that was one of the words that you couldn't say around them.
Moist.
They didn't like moist. The other word that they didn't like was panties. They hated the word panties.
They didn't like panties?
No.
That's not even really a gross word. It's just panties.
No, but there's something, I don't know, something about it caused like a gag reflex in them.
When
for
you said
some reason.
panties.
Yeah, moist, especially if you said moist panties. If you put
Oh
them
my God, you put them together. Moist panties. Oh, God.
That sounds nice.
We might
to
have just
me,
created
but-
our own gross word. Words. Two words together. Moist panties. Phlegm.
Oh.
Phlegm. Got any phlegm?
Always.
Every morning.
Yeah.
It got warm this morning. So
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a gross word.
Yeah, phlegm. Just listening.
But it's
in
a
the
good.
morning.
No, but whoever.
gargle. And then spit the.
Yeah, spit
But
out the
phlegm is such a perfect word for what it is.
For what it is,
because
yeah,
it almost
absolutely.
like
Makes
describes
What it is.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yes. I do that a lot, unfortunately. I have a lot of phlegm. That actually came in number 2.
Phlegm did.
Phlegm was number 2.
Where's
Moist
panties?
is
Is
number
that
4.
even on
Panties
the
is
list?
not
It's
on
not.
here.
Aw.
No. Panties is not on here. Now, it depends on, like they did a couple different studies. Like the other study was the word that got most under somebody's skin. Moist came in number 1.
Okay.
So a lot of people do not like the word moist.
So strange.
Pus.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's a little weird.
that
know.
kind of goes with phlegm. I used
Well,
to
but-
get pus circles on my nose
You get,
when I
you
was
get
phlegmy.
it's big old, because I had this zit on my nose, but never turned to pus. It was just red and it stuck out.
Those are the
Not
worst.
that the nose doesn't stick out as it is, and then you have to have this red giant pimple on the end of it. Make you look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for about 2 weeks.
I
And
get
it would
those
never
too.
do anything. It just, in fact, I don't know. Some of it feels like it's still there, but
Did you try a warm compress?
I've tried lots of things.
Gosh.
But pus was number 1.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, that's number 1.
That's number 1 is
How about
pus.
scab?
Scabby.
I don't say scab. Scallywag.
Because your pus turns into a scab.
Yeah, the pus turns into a scab. No, scab is not on here. Seepage.
Seepage.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
Especially the way you just said that. That really got under my skin.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Seepage.
Something is seepage inside
I'm experiencing
of
seepage.
my moist panties.
Ew.
Moist
We
is-
better go home now.
Yeah, we need to go,
Clean,
and I mean
clean
now.
out them moist pants.
Because a lot of people get that.
experiencing seepage in my moist pants.
I hate everything about that.
Yeah, it is kind of
Just
gross.
drive faster and get me home.
Yeah, get me home. So, seepage is number 3,
Seepage.
which I think that's a good. That's a good.
That's a good
That's
one.
That's in the top
Agreed.
5.
It's a gross word, yeah.
And that's good. Because I'm trying to think of when it's summertime and it's really, really hot and there's a
Swamp ass.
swamp ass. That's
Is
what
that
it
on
is.
there?
Swampy. No, it's not on here.
That's what Josh used to
Swamp ass.
say. He used to get
'Cause
in
you-
our car and say, "Do you mind if I take a shower at your house? Because I got swamp ass really bad."
And that's basically moist panties.
Oh, you're
Well,
right.
right.
Swamp ass.
Swamp ass, yeah.
How about splooge?
What does that even mean?
Well,
Number 5, splooge. I don't know.
Is it in Webster's
well,
dictionary?
so I know what some people use that to mean.
Yeah, I do too, but we'll just leave that.
Well, because I used
To
to
your
call. Do you
imagination.
remember when I worked at the warehouse? I used to get covered in the
splooge?
chemicals, and I would call it splooge, but it looked like splooge
Oh, God.
because it was,
Yeah,
Slimy.
kind of white and slimy.
Yeah, we had to hang. I used to take Nathan's clothes and hang them on then take
Yeah,
the
because-
hose
Yeah,
to
it was
him because
bad.
it was
I remember.
like,
I think it
just
was like
run off of
yeah.
them.
I remember there was a
It was
day.
like the Ghostbusters in their
there was a day I came.
slinging slime everywhere.
Yeah, but there's a day I came home from work. You hung up my jeans out on the line, and you were
That was his jeans.
Oh, okay.
That
But
was-
Yeah,
I
my jeans.
did them all the time.
and
to
yeah, you
Nathan.
were spraying them, and all this stuff was coming off.
Splooge.
And yeah, I think it was like I want to say it was Lauren. Her and RJ were here for some reason, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Well, I'm just washing the splooge out of Zach's pants." And she was like, "Holy shit!"
What does he do at night?
She's like, "He must be fertile."
Get him a girl and
Because it was
fast.
just like boring.
It was like because it was like Nathan. Sometimes he would that back flow would come back from the fracking,
Splooge.
and it would get all over him. And it would just be, and I didn't want to put him in my washing machine, so I would hang him on the line and spray him with the
Oh,
hose.
jeez. All right, that's number 5. Number 6, fester.
Fester.
You know how you have something you needed to fester?
Yeah, that's what
It's
you're.
That's what you
festering.
kept
That's
talking
what-
about my splinter. With
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
if-
said if you don't get it all out, it'll have to fester.
It'll
for a few
fester.
So
weeks,
don't tell
and
me
then
that.
it'll
Just
come-
get that out of my foot.
and then it'll
Then it'll
come
become
out,
moist, and then it'll be
and
pussy.
then it'll
Stop.
pussy, and
And
then
then
it'll
splooge.
pop right out. Then it'll pop
Little
out.
splooge
Splooge
will
right
come out
out
of
of
it.
there.
That's fun.
That's
nothing
fun.
worse than a-
Aren't you glad we got that whole splinter
Then,
out?
Yes.
was
Now, well,
And
now,
pussy splooge.
now that she knows she don't want a moisty splooge,
Splooge coming
in her
out of
foot,
there.
have to cut it off.
My God.
How about that's number 6. Number 7, mucus.
Mucus. Hey, that's the same thing.
Phlegm, mucus. I mean, it's the same. Yeah.
You got that noise down pat.
Yeah, she does it really well.
Well, I can get quite a bit of that phlegm out of my
She's
throat
definitely a
with that.
spitter. Number 8. Oh, did I say that out loud? Number 8, ooze. It's oozing.
The secret of the ooze. You remember
Yeah,
that
that's
Ninja
what was
Turtle?
on.
Yes.
That was on their clothes. Ooze.
Ooze. No, that was
No, that was
Ooze,
no,
too.
no. But
It would ooze
what it
off of
actually
their
was
clothes.
it was FR, friction reducer.
Sir, and it,
Yeah, because you had to lube the ground before you stuck the pipe in.
Are we still talking about? What are we talking about now?
Fracking.
This just turned into a porn.
They put friction reducer in the ground to get the.
We need that lube in there. There's a gross word, lube.
That's how it was described to me because I never worked on the pad.
Right.
I just worked with the chemicals in the warehouse, and
Yeah.
I was like, "What is this stuff?" And they're like, it's lube for the ground,
Brown lube.
For your pipe.
so I can get my pipe in there."
Oh my God.
That's number 8. Number 9, putrid.
Oh.
These
Yeah.
words are putrid.
There's a putrid. Yeah.
I picture like mushed peas when you say putrid.
Putrid.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
mushy
I
peas.
think of sour milk.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I was eating, that was because we had almond milk, and on the date on the almond milk, it said April 2023. So I pour me some Cheerios, pour the milk, and I'm like, man, this tastes funny.
It
But
was nasty.
I was eating it, and I'm like, it kind of tasted like metal.
Ew.
So I had her taste, and she goes, there's something wrong. And it was the milk. The almond milk had gone bad. I didn't know.
well, it can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it said April 2023. It
That's
wasn't
a long
like,
time from now.
yeah, I mean, that seems like a long time for, don't you think? I mean, that's a
Yeah,
long
in
time for
general,
milk.
the
And
things-
we had already had it
think-
2 months. So, I mean, there's
no
no
way
way
it can
it's going to last that long.
There's no way.
I think
So-
once you open it and the air gets in there, then it goes
Because
bad
it turned
faster.
putrid.
very fast.
Number 10, curd.
Curds
Not
and
turd,
whey.
whey.
but curd. Curd doesn't bother
I like
me.
curds.
curd doesn't
Curd.
bother me.
Curds and whey.
Oh, jeez.
Turd bothers
Turd.
me. Turd bothers
Turd
me.
bothers me.
You don't like the word turd?
Got a turd stuck sideways.
You know
turd
this. I'm
burglar.
not good
Turd
with.
bird.
I'm
No,
not
I'm
good
not allowed
with.
to fart around you. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I don't like farting. I don't like
Oh.
poop.
Gets upset.
And sometimes you just gotta let it rip.
I
huh?
know. Sometimes
I see that next one. Gurgle.
Gurgle. Yeah. What about smear? Do you like smear?
Like
Smear it all over me.
You like smear. You like
That
smear.
splooge.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be
He always says
splooge?
he's gonna smear peanut butter all over him.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. It's not mine, baby. Really.
What's
Has
the
she
next
seen
word?
Austin Powers yet?
Yeah, we watched it on a
I got
plane.
that
Did you see
reference.
that?
I got
We
it.
watched the first Austin Powers on what it
And then we
was.
made my dad watch it, I think, right?
No,
Oh,
your sister made.
Oh no,
made-
Eli loves it. My little brother. So
Okay.
he had it on. My dad called me the one time. It was on the back. I was like, "Are you watching Austin Powers?"
Oh, that's great. One registration card under the name
Well-
Austin. But it's not mine, baby.
No,
really.
but on our plane we shared because there were 3 like in our. There were 3 seats. Remember,
Okay.
because there was that guy you made me sit next
Yeah, I
to because
wasn't sitting
you
next to
put
him.
me in the middle. And we were just looking for because Southwest has like free movies that you can play
Oh, okay.
when you connect to their Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So we were scrolling through, we weren't finding anything, and I was like, "Wait, have you seen Austin Powers?" Because that was on the list, and she said no, so I tapped it.
It was awesome.
We were dying laughing,
I
and with
haven't
this
seen
guy
it.
next to us who
He wasn't amused.
I don't know, he looked dead. So
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. When he comes out of the chamber and he's got to pee, and he's just peeing and peeing and peeing and peeing.
well, I like when the assassin's trying to kill him, and he's in the toilet stall.
Oh,
And there's the guy next to him.
who
They're
does
having,
number 2 work
Yeah, they're having a
for?
pleasant conversation. He goes, "Who does number 2?" He said, "Yeah, you show that turd who's boss." and then when they both walk out, and the guy like looks in there, and there's a man like
So what
head
did
down
you
in the
eat?
toilet. He goes, "What did you eat?"
That's Tom Arnold. How about let's get back to our words. How about we said smear?
We said-
squirt.
Ugh.
Like squirt, fester. Oh, we said fester.
Fester and
Bulbous.
Squirt like a squirt
What is
gun.
Bulbous.
Bulbous.
What does that mean?
Bulbous. That's
Isn't
when it
that like it's like large and
yeah, it kind of gets
bumpy,
and
it's
it gets bulbous.
Ew.
Queasy. Does queasy bother you?
I used to work with the guy.
There it
Orifice.
is. There it is. Panties number 21.
I see. That was.
I'll be darned. Vomit is on there too.
Oh. Up.
I don't like doing it, but the,
No.
the word
no.
itself doesn't bother me.
long as you-
Clogged.
Clogged. Munch. Munch is another word. I guess people.
I don't. Munch
Orifice.
doesn't bother me. Orifice.
Orifice.
Your orifice.
I like.
Your
Well, I
orifice is-
combined
Orifice is pus.
11 and 12
Your orifice
Your
is
orifice
bulbous.
because 11 is chunky, so I just read it as chunky orifice, which I don't know
Chunky
how that
orifice.
works.
Chunky orifice maggots.
Chunky orifice maggots.
Yeah.
I love that. It's a new band name.
Queasy. Did I say queasy? I think I did.
That's like how you would describe those worms I thought I had.
How about dripping?
Chunky
Oh, it's
orifice
just
maggots.
dripping.
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 It's a little drippy outside.
Here are the top 10 words that make people cringe. Squirt, 55% moist. Squelch,
Squelch.
Squelch. Do I have the other ones? Probably don't. That's be my luck. Secrete.
Oh,
Apparently
maybe.
people don't like.
Yeah, that's
There's a
not
tie
good-
between panties and defecate.
What? Defecate's not.
I
a
can't
bad
believe
word.
panties.
Well, wouldn't you prefer defecate over poop? Like, don't you think?
Gotta
that's
take a deuce.
like if
Drop
you,
a deuce.
let's just say
Drop a
you
deuce
let's say
and
you
then
Drop a hot one.
you're leaving like an office meeting, and if your boss
What
is like,
Nathan
I
used
must
to
know
say.
where you're going, would you say, well, I gotta poop, or would you say, I must defecate?
I have to defecate.
Like, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta defecate.
I have to defecate.
Nathan would have said,
I got to
time
drop a
to drop a
deuce.
deuce. I got to
Drop a
do it
deuce.
now. Sorry, I'm going to be late for the soccer game, Joe. I got to drop a deuce.
That's funny that panties is on here. I just don't get that one. Flaccid, yeast. You got yeast
Well, no one
And
likes
chunk.
flies.
and chunk.
Chunk, yeah.
Chunky.
I don't know. Do you think we have enough time to do this, or you want to just save it for the next time?
What's the next thing?
It's the 100 best TV theme song. We could do it for the next time.
Well, can we get? Well, what are we out of time?
Yeah, we'll get about an hour in, but we got 8 minutes left. Why, you want to do something else for 8 minutes?
I'm sure he
Yeah.
can think of something for 8
All right, go
minutes.
ahead.
Well, no, I was interested in that.
You
I
wanna
want
do
to see
this?
if I can guess.
Okay.
If I can guess.
All right, so these are this list was put together
Of-
by
this is all time.
by Rolling Stone,
Okay.
and it ranked the 100 best TV theme songs of all time.
Okay.
So I have here there are 20 of them, and if you name a yeah, we're on the air. You gotta look
There's no
nice.
camera.
Yes.
Gotta look good. Your hair was
That's
out of
coming.
place.
I hope maybe YouTube. We do a YouTube thing.
That'd be so
fun.
fun.
That'd be fun.
Hey, we got our videography skills down.
That's see, you do. You guys know how to do it. What's that?
I mean, we're okay.
Okay, so
We're
if you want to
amateurs.
name, like, what is your favorite TV theme song, and I'll tell you if it made the list. We can go around the table. You want to go first? Well, let Sarah go first.
Friends.
Friends. Let's see if Friends is on. Yep, Friends is number 8. It's in the top 10.
Cheers.
Knew it.
I was going to
That's a
say
good
Cheers.
one.
I love
Cheers
the Cheers theme song.
Is
great.
number 13.
Na-na-na-na-na.
Cheers is number 13.
I think the Cheers. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought that would
you'd
be
better.
higher
Yeah,
because I like that better than the Friends song. Full House has a great theme song, even though I'm not a fan of the show.
I don't see Full House on here.
Really?
It's not on here. All right.
Blue's Clues?
Blues Clues is not on here.
Good.
Bluey's not on here.
Aw, man.
What about See, like Seinfeld doesn't even really have a theme song. It just has like the
Yeah, it's not on here.
yeah, because I wouldn't count that as a.
A theme
Now some
song.
of these are
theme song.
old.
Like
So there's some of
old,
these
old.
things you.
What about the
some of
Andy
these shows-
Griffith Show?
Like Walt.
What about All in the Family?
All in the Family's number 20.
Is Andy Griffith Show anywhere on there?
It is not.
Walton?
With the whistle.
I
The
think the whistle
Waltons.
is iconic.
The Waltons
The
are not on
Brady
here.
Bunch.
Oh, the
the
Brady Bunch
Brady
is
Bunch.
probably on there.
No.
No.
Do we know
Oh,
number
good.
one?
I hate
Is
Yes.
it like something we should know?
No, I don't,
I should know.
You guys
I should know it.
might know the show. You should know it.
I was
Well, a
trying
few
to think
other-
if the
Although you
8
did
is
mention-
enough air.
I'll give you a hint. You did mention All in the Family, and it is tied to that show.
Like the
Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons. Moving on up.
Moving on. Up
Yeah, that's number 1.
That is a good one.
The
That's
Jeffersons
number one.
is number
one.
1. Yep.
To the
Jefferson's
sun.
number 1.
Finally
Okay, well,
got
a few.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
Oh, that's not
Brady
number one.
Bunch is on here, and it actually is tied at number 2 with another show. It's
Brady
an older
Bunch
show,
is tied with number 2.
Yeah, number
That's,
2.
It's a stinky one.
and it's tied with another show that is a really annoying.
You just went out.
You went out.
I hit the button. Is really annoying. Well, I shouldn't say annoying, but it's one that gets stuck in your head. I don't know if I want to give you a hint. If I give you the hint, you're going to get it right away. It's an older show, back in
Leave It to Beaver.
1964, 67.
Well, I don't know. Leave it. What is the Leave It to Beaver song? I can't
Did I
even
turn
think
you
how it
off?
goes. No, I hear myself.
I hear him too.
La.
Oh, there you are.
Oh
Okay.
my, that got real loud.
Sorry. I think I clipped.
So this is a song that
The Muppet Show.
that's on here. Yes, the Muppet Show
Oh, really? Good job.
is.
It's
I just saw
time to leave the music. It's time to light the lights. It's
17.
time to put on.
It's
the
at number
lights.
17.
It's time to light.
The number 2, besides Brady Bunch, is a show where Mrs. Howe is on the show, and Mr. Howe.
Oh, Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island.
Oh.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah,
That's
it's
when they.
I'm trying to think of how the theme song
The
goes.
skipper to Gilligan. No. The professor. No. Marianne. No, how's it go? And his wife.
Now, wait a minute.
The millionaire and his wife.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, that's number 2.
Yeah, it's like a sea shanty.
Now, another one that's number 3, I watched a lot, and included Junk Man and his son.
Oh, Sanford
and Son.
That's got a good.
That's
theme
number
song.
3. Now, I don't know this one. Maybe you guys do. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I don't. That's number 4. This one is on PBS, or was
Sesame Street.
back in the day. No, it's on along those lines.
There's Clifford.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Well,
It's-
yeah, who
Day
could
to be
forget that
neighborhood.
one?
It's number 5. Number 6 was a show from 1959 to 1964.
Howdy.
And it had
Doody.
not Howdy Doody. It was a drama series,
The Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
Ooh.
Do, 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 do,
Yeah.
do, 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 do.
Friends is number 8.
Imagine if you.
The
will.
OC. I don't know what that is.
I've heard of that, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Too Many Cooks. I don't know what that is.
Too many cooks.
Are you serious?
No,
You
I
just-
don't.
Okay.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Number
Never seen
11.
it, but I've
No,
heard.
we were planning on watching that eventually.
Hawaii Five-0.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a classic.
that should be
That
higher.
was really
Is
good.
Dragnet on there?
No. The Wire.
What
I
about
don't know
Magnum
what the Wire is.
What about
PI?
NCIS?
Oh, Law and Order.
No.
Oh,
No.
dung, gung, gung.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Mission Impossible, 1966, 73. Now, you guys wouldn't know the Rockford Files, but that was a good.
Rockford Files.
That has
is
a
good,
really
too.
good
My dad
song.
watched that
Is that
every
the
week.
alien one?
No,
Oh,
the Rockford Files. No, he's a
The
He's a
X-Files.
private
he's a
detective.
he's a
X-Files.
Big difference.
He's a private investigator.
Did
Rockford
someone say the
Files.
Muppet Show?
I
Yeah,
did.
Zach
You did.
did.
Yeah, it's on here.
That's
yeah.
a great.
The
great theme
Simpsons
Oh, duh.
is
Yeah.
number
Yeah,
18.
that's, you know,
The
classic.
Sopranos, 19, and of course, All in the Family is number 20. But I think,
Those were the
Dang.
days.
but I was thinking, like you said, no, I lost the name of the show. You said, but there, Andy Griffith. You know,
Yeah,
was,
that's a classic.
you know. What about Gomer Pyle? Is that classic?
What
or
about
no?
MASH? MASH has a great
MASH?
theme
MASH
song.
has
That's
a
a
great
great
That's
one,
right,
yeah.
MASH. Definitely, that's not on the list. Well, it's on the list,
That's
probably in the
another one we
100.
In the
watched every
100.
week.
Yeah, it's definitely in the full list. What was yours too? You only printed like half of them?
That's all they gave me was 20.
Oh, it's 20. Okay.
And I
Some
didn't,
really good ones didn't make the list.
and I didn't look it up. So I mean, I could have looked up more. But yeah, I thought there were some good ones that didn't make the list. But then I'm trying to think of the old shows, like Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, that's another good one.
I'm trying to think of the things that I used to watch or my dad used
Rocco's
to watch.
Modern
There was
Life.
there was a lot
No.
of
Angry Beavers.
Angry
I can't even believe that's
That's
a
a
real show.
Cat Dog.
Rugrats.
Oh, that's
The
a good one.
Rugrats.
One fine day with a wolf and a purr, a baby was born and it caused a little stir. You ever see Cat Dog? You know what I'm talking
Cat
about.
Dog.
Cat
I know
Dog.
what Cat Dog is. All right, well, we're secreting
How
now,
about
so we might as well just
SpongeBob?
go ahead and go.
We are secreting
We're
time.
secreting time. Thank you.
That's definitely, I don't even know what that would mean
No,
if you use it
we're
like that.
I don't know, but I ate it.
We're turning into yeast and we're getting moist. So it's time to go before we all splooge
all over the place.
all over the place. Hey, thanks guys for listening. Don't forget to check us out or subscribe every Monday. We get a new episode. You can check us out on Twitter, Facebook at Just Talking Out Loud. You can contact us at justtalkingoutloud@gmail.com and all that stuff. And we want to thank Zack and Sarah for coming on. We really appreciate because we have fun
You're
when
welcome.
you guys are on. We have to do this more.
Hooray.
We can do this more often. We got to do something with AI, do some more stuff
Yeah.
with that. And so we will talk to you next time. We are out.
Have a blessed week.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed today's show.